Welcome. So today we're going to use up my last draft token, and we're going to play Amonkhet Remastered draft, which is quite exciting. Last week we had Kaladesh Remastered. I erred a bit too heavily on the side of rare drafting. I think I drafted about 11 rares. Deck wasn't so good, and I went 0-3. Now, we're probably going to do exactly the same thing today. But the one rare I regret drafting last week was just a blue-red dual land, which obviously it's not legal in Standard. You know, in Explorer and Historic, there's loads of dual lands to choose from. You probably don't really need another dual land. So that's going to be my rule today. I'm just going to try and not draft any dual lands, and then my deck might be sort of one card better. So here we go, one draft token. I've just read a guide. I'll tell you the name of it. It's cardgamebase.com is the website. Amonkhet Remastered Draft Guide. So now what I've gleaned from this guide, Amonkhet is a very fast, low to the ground, aggro dominated set. There's lots of 2-drops, there's lots of, I think half the creatures have got 2 toughness, 60%. So you want to have plenty of 2-drops in your deck, and 2 damage removal spells are good. You want to prioritize those as well. And the best deck is red-white aggro. But there are other sort of archetypes, but yeah, the speed of the format is fast. What I was just looking at a few of the archetypes. I'm quite interested in the black-green archetype. So this is based around -1/-1 counters. So there's sort of various different payoffs you can get for putting these counters on creatures. The card they featured is a 1/4 spider that can put a -1/-1 counter on anything it deals combat damage to. So that, and also every time it applies a -1/-1 counter, your opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That's called the Obelisk Spider. So I'm going to keep an eye out for that one. So the main mechanics in the set, there's Exert, where you can, when you tap your creature, either attack when you're attacking or using an ability. You can have it not untap the next turn, and you get some kind of bonus. It might get +1/+1 or flying or something like that. Okay, so Soul-Scar Mage, 1 red, human wizard with prowess, so it gets boosted by stuff. We're still going to rare draft. We're just going to think twice about the dual lands. So this one, if a source you control would deal non-combat damage to a creature an opponent controls, put that many -1/-1 counters on that creature instead. Oh, you get, that's really nice. You get persistent damage. I already want to play red now. I want to take a red burn spell. And prowess means it gets boosted +1/+1 every time you cast a non-creature spell. Okay, so no rares here. I'm going to gravitate towards the red spells. We've got an open fire, so 3 damage to any target at instant speed. So So that's goes perfectly with this guy, and it's probably the best card. I'd guess it might be the best card here. We may as well have a little look through. Got a Death Touch Scorpion with cycling. That's a good black removal spell. So we'll just hover over that. Lifelink Cat. More life gain things. This is one of the desert cards. Okay, 2/3 with Embalm. Okay, I'm happy to take the burn spell. Obviously in Premier Draft there is a time limit. You're playing with other humans, so right. I think let's have a look at the blue-white rare here. It's cheap, and it boosts your tokens. We'll just take it. Now, Embalm is another keyword. Pay the Embalm cost. You exile the card from your graveyard, and you create a token copy of the card that counts as a zombie and counts as having no mana cost. So it's card advantage. It's anything with Embalm. Gives you 2 bites of the cherry. And this even can, because it becomes a token, it can boost itself. Right, Crash Through is the red card. It's just gives you trample. It's kind of a useful non-creature spell to go with Soul-Scar Mage, with prowess effects. So it's all right. Let's look at the uncommon. Okay, that stops your guys getting -1 counters, which is interesting. Oh, Hashep Oasis, the famous Hashep Oasis. Ritualist is quite good. That's going into another colour though. Let's take a Crash Through. Okay, we've got a Jackal Warrior. I think that's probably what we take. Don't think so. Okay, for a cycling deck, interesting. Yeah, pretty decent. Take the red creature. Right, we could of course go red-white. And that's a pretty good card. That gives you 3 life, 3/3 flyer. Obviously, your top end. There's a big creature that's got cycling. Wow. Okay, that's good. How about we go black-red? Okay. That's not that amazing. I think I like the Cartouche. One of the other mechanics, you have Cartouches and you have Trials. If you have a Trial in play, when you play a Cartouche, you bounce the Trial back to your hand, and the Trial has a come into play effect, so that can be quite useful. Okay, that does some direct damage. Minotaur Archer. We'll start looking at these black cards a bit more seriously. Interesting. That's a pretty good card. Oh, well, we got that one I selected. So this punishes people for blind creatures. Brute strength could actually be quite good. I think we take it. Doesn't target an attacking creature, so you can use it on defense as well. I think I want more creatures, so definitely one of the problems you can have is just not enough creatures. You want 16 or 17 creatures. Okay, it's a big creature. We'll take... Oh, yeah, I didn't notice the time. The Ritualist is quite good, so we'll take that. Nobody's playing blue. Dune Beetle. Okay. What do we have here? Okay, sure. I'm gonna grab that. Bit of cheeky rare drafting. So what we probably not playing? Blue. Green could still be a possibility. And that leaves us with 8 creatures, so we're halfway there on creatures, I would say. Not that we're probably, well, we're probably not playing green. Right, what do we have here? That is actually a rare. And I will just red draft it. Probably a terrible rare, I suspect. So, creature or a black removal spell. I think if we can go mono red, we're probably quite happy. Thorned Moloch, that might go even better with my deck. And it doesn't have Exert, but it's pretty good at attacking. Doesn't need Exert. Sure. think what we're seeing is blue is underdrafted. Imminent Doom. So why is this terrible? Okay, that sounds cool. I want that. Definitely want that card for my deck. Starts with a Doom counter. You've got to cast a 1-drop, a 1-mana spell. That's the tricky part. But we've actually got 3 quite playable 1-mana spells. It deals the damage to any target, so you can take out creatures with it. It counts as non-combat damage, so yeah, it works with Soul-Scar Mage. That's pretty cool. And we have a black-red thing. Yeah, that's good. There's a lot of text on this card. Does some complicated stuff. It's probably good. But we're going to take this one because it's black-red. There was a good 2-drop creature there, which is a sort of gap at the moment. This is the white Cartouche. I think this is really good, this one, because usually this creature is a 1/1. Okay, that pings people, and this gets trample. Let's get the Nef, so that becomes a 3/3 trample when you exert it, which is pretty good. Destroy X artifacts. Another Archer. Another Crash Through. Another Crash Through sounds good. Make the deck smaller, basically. Firebrand Archer we like. Direct damage. And it's a 2-drop. It's going to get... There's a lot of -1/-1 flying around, so your 1 toughness creatures maybe are a bit vulnerable to that. We like another one of those. But yeah, he's also 1 toughness. Interesting. Okay, take the Blur of Blades. And we'll take another Moloch. Sure. Tormenting Voice. So green is underdrafted, I would say. Wrath of God, wow, okay. Why not? Why not? Too late to go. White-red, maybe. Unfortunately, that's kind of unplayable. So, creature check. We've got 14 creatures. I'm going to suggest we drop green. That'll put us down to 11 creatures. And we should be looking at this. So we've just got the lizard there. We'll see if there's anything good in black. Yep, that's a good removal spell. We need more creatures. Oh yeah, that's very good. I think we take that one. Because yeah, it gives lifelink, so and a lot of the time you're just racing with people, so that can just be a winner. Okay, do we rare draft here? It's a land, it's indestructible. Oh yeah, that's a cool land, honestly. I'm gonna rare draft it. Right. Battlefield Scavenger. Yeah, that's good enough. That's cool. That's not a great... There's the Desert of the Fervent. I think we want creatures. We've got to get the Scavenger. 12 creatures. We haven't seen any trials yet, which could give us some extra value out of our cartouches. Okay, Hour of Devastation. Yeah, obviously we take that. So we've already got Wrath of God, but we've got the red version as well. Emergency button. Probably don't play that. Now, yeah, Magmaroth. 5/5 for 4. And it gets lots of -1/-1 counters. Interesting. Or we just go for these guys. Am I going to empty my hand with this deck? Do we want the Magmaroth? Just get another 3-drop. 2-drop. Pretty good. No black cards. Shatterstorm, destroy all artifacts. Oh, that's kind of good. Okay, this is the. Yeah, I am going to take a Shatterstorm because I don't have one. Yeah, that was a good card I could have got there, but we'll see if that matters. Cartouche of Zeal again. Or a Desert Caradon. Remind me how many creatures I've got. 14. It's kind of good. I think we need another creature. Go for that one. Oh! Red creatures are cheaper. Yes, please. Puncturing Blow. We got one anyway. I think that's better than the 2-drop. Sure. Pair of Blades. Stinging Shot. Right, pretty good haul, I would say. If you look at our rares, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that we're not playing. 8. We've got Hour of Devastation as well, and Imminent Doom. So that's 9, 10. Yeah, and we did just draft every single rare again, but I'm not going to care about that. So, simplest thing here, we drop black, even though we've got a pretty good one there, Cartouche of Ambition. Just thinking because Hazoret's Monument is so good. Maybe we just want to drop all of those, and yeah, we can definitely go mono red. Did we get enough 2-drops? We've got 14 creatures, which is okay for a red deck because you've got a lot of removal spells as well, I would say. So what are we looking to get rid of? We're not sure if Blur of Blades is very good, but there are quite a lot of 1 toughness creatures. I think, yeah, I'm going to just get rid of quite a few cards first, and then we're going to figure it out. So I'm not sure about Tormenting Voice. I'm not sure about Desert Caradon, so if we're mono red, drop a mountain, I'd go down to 16. I think yes to the combat trick. Tormenting Voice, we've kind of got a version of that in Hazoret's Monument. This is a sorcery spell that goes with anything that's got prowess. But just having Desert Caradon, I'm not that excited by, so I think maybe we just go for the Blur of Blades. There's enough 1 toughness creatures for this to be relevant. Yeah, so yeah, I reckon that's definitely a deck. Yeah, so I'll call that end of part 1. Thanks for watching so far. And welcome back. So I haven't changed the deck at all. I've just come up with a name, and I've thought it might be appropriate to have Hour of Devastation as the picture. So yeah, 16 land in 40 cards, mono red with 13 creatures. So I think that it seems like I feel a bit more confident about this deck than the last one I played, the Kaladesh deck. I'm a bit more confident in the well, the removal's a bit cheaper in this one. So in the Kaladesh deck, it was red and white, and I had a 4 damage, 4 mana sorcery. I had 4 copies of it, and it was just probably a bit too slow. And a couple of times I just got blown out by kind of a giant growth effect. So yeah, it didn't work out for me. But this is definitely a bit lower to the ground and a bit more aggressive. We've got a 2-drop and a 3-drop, which is a good start. Enough land. Plenty of land. Okay, he did not have a 2-drop. We'll go for, yeah, the Entangler. Okay, yeah. He's dead, and he's got a 1/1 lifelink. So he didn't get full value out of that. He didn't wait for my second creature. Exile any number of target creatures that have -1/-1 counters on them. That's amazing. Got 3 mana. I think this is going to be more difficult for him to deal with. Embalm, of course, means it comes back from the graveyard as a token copy of itself. Right, and in fact it comes back as a zombie, so that's a really good card. Now, we've got 4 mana. Yeah, I think I'll go for an attack. Because this is an instant. Okay. That is fine. We'll play the Scrapper. So this will come back as a 2/2. Yeah, because of the zombie. Blighted Bat is a zombie bat. That's pretty nice. That takes him out of my Blur of Blades range. So he's building up a pretty decent board of blockers here. I've got to play a mountain. And I fancy Crash Through on the Moloch. I might exert the Scrapper. I've got to think about how I'm going to block a 2/2 lifelink. I might keep this guy back to block. I think Crash Through is pretty good on the Moloch. Oh, all creatures I got have trample. Okay, that's cool. So I think I'll swing in with the Moloch. Let me get through with some damage, and we've seen Hazoret's Monument there, so I think we play that now. Oh yes, that would have done one more damage, but we wouldn't have had mana up. I think I like the idea of making things unblockable with this guy. Now we can discard a card, but we won't. I think they're both still quite useful. Unconventional Tactics, Sorcery. +3/+3. Wow, and you can just bring that back from the graveyard. That's absolutely amazing. And that's 8 damage through. Okay, first of all, that's a mountain that I want to discard. So I'm going to play a creature. Not a mountain, that's okay. Now I could use Blur of Blades, could reduce the damage coming in from the Blighted Bat. So feels like a race situation here, but I think Khenra Scrapper's my best defensive guy. Don't really want to get hit by this cat. So Moloch goes in. Pathmaker Initiate. Keep back. But that's an absolutely just insane card. Unconventional tactics for the zombie deck. So he will absolutely love that. He'd love that to die. Oh no. Okay, right. It's got all the zombie things. But he can't get that back. That's good news for us. Right, so I think we're just doing this to reduce his damage output, which is pretty sad, but there you go. We get to do 2 damage, which is nice. Okay, we need a 1 mana spell for Imminent Doom to work. We'll play it. Becomes 3/3 first strike. So, mistake. Because now he could... In fact, no. He's tapped out. I think I'm quite happy to send this guy in. Again. Because he doesn't have white mana to bring this back, and that's the thing I'm scared about. But he does have some absolutely terrifying creatures, and then he can tap that creature, so it's still a disaster. Right, I was worried about the 1 trigger, but yeah, I forgot about Binding Mummy. So I'm going to get destroyed this turn, it looks like. Oh dear. Well, never mind. Yeah, we met a good zombie deck that got the zombie lord out basically on turn, I think on turn 3 or so. And we didn't have good enough removal for it. Right. 6, 8, 10. So yeah, this bunch are enough to kill me. So I can't double block Lord of the Accursed. So I think it's a case of whereas 4, 7, 8, 9, I could let 9 damage through. If I double block the Binding Mummy, which is a very dangerous mummy. Oh, no, don't do that. Faster blockers is what I want to do. So we'll take 9 damage. Has he got any direct damage anywhere? Oh wow, all zombies can gain menace. So I think the Binding Mummy will happily trade 2 creatures to get rid of that. Doesn't matter too much if I'm on 1 life or 2 life, I think. Because he's got the bat. Oh, that's brilliant. So, Imminent Doom has a Doom counter. Yes, any spell. So we play the Soul-Scar Mage. We should be able to ping the bat and kill it. Then we just need to find another blocker by discarding this card and drawing something cool. In fact, yeah, Soul-Scar Mage is another blocker. And he's pretty good. He just needs to play a zombie and get this back, and he just wins. That's the only problem. But we'll play this guy as well. It's good to have an extra blocker. Yeah, because he can give all his zombies menace, of course, so having 4 blockers is very important. We'll do no attacks. That's nice to actually use Imminent Doom and have it actually work. Oh, and then he just gives it haste and I lose, fair enough. Yeah. Blighted Blat. Blighted Bat is pretty amazing. So that just wins. Game over. Yeah. Getting a Zombie Lord to go with your Blighted Bats is pretty amazing. He should have given that haste. Unfortunately, I didn't top deck anything good. Not combat damage. I'm just checking if there's anything I could possibly do. No. No attacks, and we'll end the turn. Okay. Yeah, unconventional tactics. He did bring that back because that is a zombie. What an insanely good card. Sure. Okay, 3/3. I think we'd trade him off there. Ah, but we need to... everything's got menace, so we need to double block. What would be the best trade? I think a Soul-Scar Mage and a Khenra Scrapper. So then you can only kill one of them. Nothing I've got has got reach. And 5 mana to do 2 damage to him. But it's always the way, isn't it, that in draft, small flyers just determine the outcome of the game more often than not. Okay, I think I have got that added to my decks. I don't think we make any changes. I think I'm happy with the deck. Another big land creature wouldn't have made any difference. The other card I've got is... the other card could make a difference. That's the discard 1, draw 2 for 2 mana. Which could get me to my Hour of Devastation a bit quicker. Get it two turns earlier. That's probably what was needed there, really. Yeah, we might, if we lose this one, we're probably going to use that in the next game. We could crash through, but I won't. He's got a black desert. Sweet. Okay. This guy already has trample. Oh, Imminent Doom. That's a very good reason for not playing my 1-drops yet. Just attack, please. Gets through. Imminent Doom. So now we need a 2-drop. Oh, has he got a counter spell? That would be a very good thing to counter spell. Okay, maybe not. Right, Cartouche of Zeal. This guy's not doing very much. Too risky to just cast that on the dude. I'm going to play Mountain. I'm going to hold everything back. Yeah, we'll get to 5 mountains, and then we'll just hold the last 2 mountains. And arguably we should just play Crash through, but I'm just going to play super cagey. Okay, 2 cards, very nice. Now I feel like he should do something. But if you can combo this with a 2-drop, then you're getting, of course, 3 damage to something. So yeah, he's out of there. He is out of there. So I think now it's time for Crash Through. That can do 1 damage to a player. Okay, it's another Crash Through. I think just cast it and go to the next threat. Okay, that's a good removal card. We have hit quite a few lands. So that's 8 lands in 14 cards. Wow. But all the more cards to discard and draw later with, in theory. Imminent Initiate 3/2. Okay. 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 Blur of Blades on it at the end of his turn. It's Embalm 7, so he could embalm it next turn. Okay. I think I won't do that yet. Open Fire. So we're getting all of our removal cards. So we've got 2 damage and then 3 damage from Imminent Doom. Turn. So we'll try the Blur of Blades. It's funny if that interrupts my my Blur of Blades, so I don't get the 2 damage to him. Yes, it's exactly what happened. Okay. That's not too scary. I don't think we're justified in blowing that up. Now we've got something. Okay. Let's go. Oh, okay, well let's shoot it. I forgot that cost 3. Okay. Essence Scatter. He's out of there. Next. So Imminent Doom has sort of run out of stuff to do, really. We do have about, I think we've got 3-4 drops though. And we do have the Hour of Devastation if it comes to it. Right, that's a lot of damage. That could be that could embarrass me if he's got cycling cards. Okay, we're going to go up to 6 lands so we can do both of our cards. Essence Scatter. Essence Scatter, sure. What are the chances that either of these are cycling? I mean, he's going to have the mana to cycle them. My feeling is just open fire. Got it, okay. This is so. What we're seeing here, the problem with playing 13 creatures. Yeah, we've only drawn 3, I think. 2 of them have been essence scattered, so he sort of matched my creatures in terms of removal. Right, little problem here. This guy triggers Imminent Doom. We'd much rather do 4 damage to his next creature. Obviously, he's a heavy removal deck. This... Okay, I can get haste. Right, I think we don't play it. Seems crazy, but we're not going to play our creature. That's a nice card advantage for him. Oh, no. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? It does have... It's hexproof. For one thing, it's hexproof. For the other thing, it's got 5 toughness anyway, so... Okay, so the Cartouche of Zeal. He's only got 1 black mana, so I can swing in with a 5/4 Zealot here. We set up my next turn with Firebrand Archer. I think, yeah, I like the idea of doing this. 4 damage, do the dome. Seems pretty good. We could swing in. I think we'll do a Firebrand Archer. And then we get more value out of our Cartouche next turn. So anyway, good value Imminent Doom, I would say. It's got to 5 Doom the counters. But doesn't look great for me because he's got so much card advantage. Oh, okay. Why not? And we'll take 5. He's got 3 cards left. What does this do? Okay, right, yeah. So he's going to ping me with that, which is fair enough. If I went to 7 mana, I could do all 3 of these spells. I think that's what we do. I think we do Firebrand Archer. So I want that sweet extra point of damage. Swing for 5. Nearly 1, actually. Sign, that's bounced back again. Okay, he's got a lot of bounce spells. Target opponent discards 2. We'll take the damage. Discard 2 cards. Well, Mountain and Puncturing Blow. That was the problem with playing the extra Mountain. Yeah, we weren't playing. Yeah, we need 9 mana to play him and do damage, unfortunately. Oh, mistake. Yeah. So that gave me lethal. Puncturing Blow on that. Archer does 1 damage. Archer swings in for 2 damage. So I've made a bit of an oopsie. I think it's fair to say. Didn't think about that. 1 damage, yeah. So, quite a few bounce spells, it's fair to say. He's got 4 cards in hand. What's the Trial of Norrit? Oh. Draw 3 and discard. Oh my goodness. He's down to... Oh, he's got 5 lands. And he's got just exile target creature. Okay. Nice. And no blocks. So yeah, unfortunately we missed lethal, but it happens. The Soul-Scar Mage. So one of these is going to have to chomp block. Okay, 3 cards left. It's quite a lot of removal, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. Oh, the Essence card was 4. 5. Oh, that counts double. Right, so I think the Soul-Scar Mage is up. He's gonna chomp. And we want Hour of Devastation, and that will win. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Okay, sure. Target player discards 2 cards. Yeah, that's a mountain. It wasn't an Hour of Devastation. Another creature. Make a couple of chump blocks here. Can you take a blocker out with something? So we've got another chance to draw Hour of Devastation. Brute Strength is not it. Okay. Okay, so we're going 0-2. I think we'll put in the card, the extra card draw card. Obviously, he's playing blue-black. He's got loads of card draw, so he just dealt with every creature I had. I got some early damage in, and then his card draw just took over. So, how do we fit Tormenting Voice in the deck? We could take out a 4-drop. I think these are quite quite good finishers late game. It's good removal. This is sort of ongoing discard. I think it's good. But yeah, I'm not totally convinced. It does come down to that, what do we take out problem. There's no way we take out a creature. I don't think we take out Crash Through. We need that. We need a few 1-drops to trigger our Imminent Doom. I think we might take out 1 Blur of Blades. I think having 2 of them maybe isn't that good. Yeah, so we'll try that. Tormenting Voice, we'll see if that makes a difference. But yeah, looks like we're probably 0-3, even though I thought this deck was a lot better than my Kaladesh deck. But I suppose, yeah, game 1, ran into a Zombie Lord plus Zombie Bat Flyers, and that really good instant you can bring back from the graveyard. So if you don't have removal for the Zombie Lord, you're in a lot of trouble. Okay, we've got Hour of Devastation in the opening hand, which is quite interesting. I think we'll keep the Crash Through. Because it can power up our Thorned Moloch. Okay, a 0-3. That's pretty good. And it's a Land Fixer as well. Right, so I can exert. Yeah, I think we'll just exert. Blocking. Interesting, has he got giant growth? No. Okay. Moloch. Of course, this guy's got trample anyway. Crash Through doesn't do a lot for him. Go ahead and Crash Through. We'd quite like to find land number 4. Ooh, okay. Because he played a desert, he's they get trample. Okay. I mean, it's nice that this makes things unblockable, but I think we are happy to trade off here. 2-drop for a 3-drop, and we'll take 3 damage, but he's tapped out, he can't sort of mess me up with something. Right, this is an example of, I think, where we do Tormenting Voice. We'll just discard Hour of Devastation, because I think we're doing pretty well in this game. That's going to pump up our Moloch. We really want to get to land number 4. We did it. We got land number 4. I think we exert this guy. So yeah, Tormenting Voice, it works. Okay, it's got a big creature, 4/4, and it can get to 6/5 when on cycling, which is pretty powerful. But we can Puncturing Blow that. Yeah, I think that's the best move when he's tapped out. Swing for 3. Blocks there, that's good, doesn't get the extra land. Another horror, okay. Gonna block, okay, that's cool. So, this will be good when I draw a 5th land, and I can double spell, otherwise we've got loads of 4-drops. And we just can't get through a 4/4. I think we just do the Zealot. And no attacks. Oh, yeah, Gravedigger brings creature card back, so he can get his... okay, his Naga can come back. Pretty nice. We've hit the 5th land. Now, of course, we can start just pinging him personally. Thresher Lizard isn't the best, but we can just fill the board with stuff here. And no attacks. Okay. Two cards left. One card left. Oh, Imminent Doom, okay. Of course, remember that can do 1 damage, because it's a non-creature spell. Zealot can just do 2 damage directly to him. Prowess means it would pump up all of my Thorned Molochs. I think we'll keep playing out creatures. I think we probably keep the Thresher Lizard in the hand. And we've got 6 creatures to his 5. I think we've got a couple of 1-drops left in the deck. Defiant Greatmaw, oh my goodness. Okay, that has killed the 3/1. Okay. Well, he's winning at having a bigger creature than me. I can actually empty my hand now and get a 4/4 Thresher Lizard, and I can do a point of damage to him personally. And that one, yeah, if I attacked with everything, I'd sort of get through with 2 damage. I think I'm going to go ahead and double spell, I think. Imminent Doom should do 1 damage. Oh yeah, I forgot it's boosting all of my Molochs. But it's not going to be pushing through enough damage to win. I'm thinking defensively here because he's got a couple of very big creatures. So I will do no attacks there. I have tapped out and emptied my hand, so I'm quite vulnerable here. He's got 2 cards, and he could have Cycling to pump that thing. Oh my god, what's that? Okay, that's pretty horrendous. Oh my goodness. Okay, we like the Archer because it does direct damage. Right, that should really win him the game. Ooh, 3 damage to any target. 4 damage to his life total. Very, very interesting. He's got 5 creatures. I've got 6 creatures. We think this gets through for 2. And this does 4. Trouble is, he swings back for 18. A little bit of an issue. I think we do no attacks. We'll use his ability to do 2 damage, and that should get him into the danger zone. He's going for it. Okay. Okay. We really have to just not die here. A lot of trample damage coming through. Okay, pass to blockers. I'm going to say 4/4. Blocks of 4/4. I think 4/3 blocks the 2/2. We'll do Moloch there and a Moloch there. So that's 4 trample damage going through. That's another 4 damage going through. We do have an instant to play, so that's what we're going to go for. Okay, +2/+2 on that guy. That's fine. We'll use this guy's ability to shoot you because we think we should be able to get there. What's he got left? Yeah, we lose a creature. So I think we'll open fire first, and that should do 4 damage, and then the Moloch will do the rest. Lose the Archer. Good game. He might have instant removal, but I was thinking if he has instant removal and I top deck a non-creature spell, I'll feel terrible, but I suppose he could always use the instant removal before my draw phase. So I think that's the right play. Very close, very tense game. And the Tormenting Voice paid off. It got me to land number 4. That's good. We've done our quest. Just going to have a little look. I think whenever there's a season reset, you've got to be careful and watch. Because, okay, 51 minutes left to the season. Because it always resets all the quests, you see. So I like to make sure I finish all my quests. Right, that's good. We have a win. We're already better than the doing better than the Kaladesh deck, so that's something. But yeah, that was we got us a taste of a big creature deck, and we could hold our own against it in that situation. I did fantastically well at drawing creatures. I would have to say though. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Seeing this guy practically every game. That's a good 4th land. Wayward Servant. Right. Right, okay. Perfect. We've actually picked up the crash through for starting Imminent Doom. I think I'm going to just play the Imminent Doom. And we're going to exert, I think. Ideally, though, maybe we exchange off with a Wayward Servant. Firebrand Archer, right, so Afflict 1. Okay, right. We don't like Wayward Servant. I think we crash through 1 damage to him, Firebrand Archer, 2 damage to this Servant. That seems good. Yeah, I think we want land number 4. We could hold it for Tormenting Voice. No, we'll play land number 4. It does have black though, so it might be making me discard Brute Strength, because it's probably the right thing to discard though. Alright, 2 for 1, sweet. Yeah, too many 1 toughness creatures in my deck, so we can Thorned Moloch and blow up this guy. And we don't play the land here, I think, in case we want to Tormenting Voice. And here they come, the Horrors of the Broken Lands. Okay, Tormenting Voice, discard a land. Very simple. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so I think we're in a race. I guess we could block that on defense. Chance of him blocking this very low. We may as well. If he doesn't block, we'll play a Battlefield Scavenger. Because playing Brute Strength on defense doesn't feel great against a black deck. We've done really well with Imminent Doom, but it looks like maybe it's just not enough. It's kills his small creatures, and then Horror of the Broken Lands messes me up every time. 3 cards left. So that he has to exert to draw and discard. Binding Mummy. Okay. Oh, no, 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 I did all attack. I did all attack, and it doesn't let you exert if you do that. Never mind. Never mind. Right, I feel I'm getting baited into using Brute Strength. Because he's probably got instant speed removal, is what I'm thinking. I don't think... Yeah, I think I've already kind of messed up. We'll try it, but we'll see. He might... Yeah, it worked. Okay, Mountain, Thorned Moloch. And he might want to defend. We'll see how confident he is. He does want to defend. That is interesting. Right. We could attack and get through with 4, because we'll lose a creature, but we've got another creature next turn. But we could exert this, which means we won't have... I think we'll go for it. Oh, that one is going to exert. Let's go for it. It's got that. Oh, Hour of Devastation. Okay, pretty good. That's getting exiled, okay. And now 4-drop wins the game for me, which is quite good. And I think we do nothing here. Okay, another land. He's got 2 cards left. Blur of Blades. Alright, so that does 2 damage directly to him. That seems very good. Let's go to combat. Let's exert the Scavenger. Let's exert the Nef-Crop Entangler. Let's discard a mountain. Do we discard Hour of Devastation? Yes. Because we just hit Puncturing Blow, which is pretty huge. I guess we'll just see if this wins the game. Okay. It wins the game. Very, very nice. Let's see, 2 wins. Are we in the big money yet? Ooh, we're getting 2 packs and 250 gems. Pretty exciting. Okay, just 2 mountains. We do have Tormenting Voice though, which should fix the hand. We could probably discard Hour of Devastation. We've got we've actually got our 1-drop, our 1-drop creature. Pretty exciting. Our rare 1-drop. Cool. We did top deck 3rd land, play the Archer, swing in. Battlefield Scavenger, right, he's the guy who discards cards and stuff. Right. Tormenting Voice. Do we discard the Mountain or the Hour of Devastation? I think I'm going to be bold. I'm going to discard Hour of Devastation. I think... So does the Archer attack? I'm going to say... Maybe not. Maybe not, actually. That, and that's a fight card. Shame I didn't have Brute Strength mana up. Alright, because it's non-combat damage in a fight, he puts a -1/-1. That's kind of interesting. Is it being exerted? Okay, no blocks. Nice removal card. Thresher Lizard. This is, yeah, he becomes a 4/4, doesn't he? Probably very suspicious if I attack, but let's go for it. Okay, Brute Strength on the Zealot. Pleasing. Okay, keep the 3 land in hand. We don't even need 5 land anymore because Hour of Devastation is in the graveyard. It's going to cycle the Sandworm, draw a card. We do need 5 land. Silly me, I've got Zealot of the God-Pharaohs. Needs 5 to activate, so I think we just swing in like that. It's amazing how good combat tricks are sometimes. Even though I barely play them. Yeah, no blocks I think. Maybe he's got, I was just thinking, has he got an Hour of Devastation maybe? Oh, Puncturing Blow. That works very well for me. Okay, 3 on the bounce. Yeah, Tormenting Voice is definitely working out very well. Thousand gems. Now that's a jump. 250 gems for 2 wins, 1,000 for 3 wins. That is more gems than you get for 7 wins in a quick draft, isn't it? It's half a sealed deck entry fee. Okay, this is a diamond player. Okay, we've got nothing, really, apart from maybe a turn for 5 Hour of Devastation, which might work out quite well. I say we go for it. We could crash through to look for a creature. Okay. Okay. Turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. That's going to do me 6 damage. Right. Okay, turn 4, turn 5. That's going to do 4 more damage. That's going to put me on 10 life. We can be super greedy and play the not play the Moloch. Let's see. Yeah, if he's got a follow-up creature turn 4. Yeah, I think this is a we got to do it. We've got to try one game where we go for Hour of Devastation. The only sad thing will be if he has a counter spell. But I think Essence Scatter might be the most popular one. Okay, so that's another 2 damage. So I'll go down to 8 life. Crash through. Down to 8. Is there a... Oh, good. It's another creature. Another creature. 5 mana. It has Prowess, Afflict 2. It's quite a nasty one, actually. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Oh, okay. He's got haste. He was prepared for that. Well, he might have Hour of Devastation. What's going on here? Yeah, probably Hour of Devastation. If he's got another, right, and that can stop things from blocking. I think I have to Puncturing Blow that because I'm on 5 life. And I have to play a creature as well. So I have to play land number 6. But that was a good opening hand, wasn't it? And he's got another creature. I kind of need to not die. I'm thinking crash through. It gives me some more options. That said, I can be greedy, play it next turn. Okay. I think no attacks is the right call here. But he's done well there. He's had 6 creatures. He's got a Magmaroth now. Okay. So this it doesn't have trample. Oh right, okay. I thought it was one of these that gets -1/-1s equal to the damage it takes. But it's actually quite a bit more scary than that. We'll try crash through. Let's count the creatures this guy's had. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 in exile, 5. 7 creatures. So that's pretty good going, isn't it? There's sort of absolutely no way in hell that I can attack. What I'd really like to do is play Hazoret's Monument, and that'll only cost me 3 mana. So I've got to play another land. Unless I've already played a land. No, I haven't played a land, that's good. I'll play this guy. Oh, cool. And that guy can do a good job for me. So, yeah. Something just gets taken out by the Magmaroth. You block there. You block there. Combat trick. Brute strength, yeah. Sort of predictable almost, and that's 5 damage through, and it's another brute strength. Not only did he have 8 creatures, was it? He had 2 combat tricks. Nice. Yeah, if I blocked with everything, I guess, I don't know, maybe I'd have survived. No. Well, that's that. 3. I'm quite happy with going 50-50. Because I suppose I'm in Platinum. I've not played this one before. This particular set. Right. I think we'll claim the prize there. Well, let's look at the deck first. I think it's been copied. There we go. Yep. Mono red. I mean, we in the draft we dabbled with a bit of black. I think the best black card we had was Cartouche of Ambition. This is the one that gives you lifelink, and it makes all -1/-1 counter as well, which is quite nice. Lethal Sting's a good removal spell as well, and Claim to Fame is pretty good. I mean, it's pretty cheap, a pretty cheap revival kind of raise dead spell. But yeah, just made a lot of sense. Drop down to 16 land, just go mono red. And I think Imminent Doom was MVP. I drew it several times and I got it up to 4 counters, I think. There were games I lost where if I top decked a 4-drop, I'd have won. Or I think in one of them it was just literally top decking Hour of Devastation. I needed to win to get to the 5 Doom tokens, Doom counters. We added, which card was it? Oh, Tormenting Voice halfway through. And yes, that was a very good decision. It meant dropping 1 Blur of Blades, which we still have one copy in the deck. It's not the most exciting removal spell. It does one -1/-1 counter. So I think probably okay to have just one copy. We never played our big creature. Yeah, we didn't have anything that went with cycling or discard, so I don't think you need the big creature really. And I thought the Thorned Molochs were particularly good. I think Prowess, I like Prowess a bit better than Exert. Thresher Lizard was 4/4 a few times. Not sure about Hazoret's Monument, but yeah, it helped me just discard excess lands late game and draw cards. So I think it justified its place. We did a bit of direct damage with the Zealot as well. I think he's worthwhile. Yeah, Firebrand Archer definitely pretty good. We did get caught out with because we have quite a few 1 toughness creatures, and there's the black removal spell that puts 2 -1/-1 counters on up to 2 targets. So yeah, I did get 2 for 1 by that at one point. Crash Through was a good idea for this deck, with all the prowess. And we cast Hour of Devastation once, just in the last game, and it didn't quite work out. We killed 4 creatures, but he had 4 more creatures, of course, and a couple of brute strengths as well, just to finish off. So, still, I think it was basically I paid 12 life to get a 4 for 1, and it seemed quite reasonable. It seemed quite reasonable at the time. And yeah, I think I only had 1 or 2 creatures in my hand as well at the time. So we took out his 5th creature with Puncturing Blow, the 3/2 haster, and then he just had 3 more creatures to finish. So yeah, it happens. Yeah, that's quite fun. That's quite an enjoyable deck to play. It helps when you can actually win a few games. Funnily enough, we are just going to double check that it is in the deck list. There we go. There's even 2 copies of it. We'll just trash that one. Copy this one. And I think we need to collect our prize. Pretty nice, half a sealed deck with entry fee we've got. For obviously the next set coming out, that's quite nice. And I think we're not going to stockpile our boosters for this set. We're just going to open them, see what we get. I'll open them one by one because I obviously haven't seen many of these cards at all. Nice. Huh. Interesting. Okay, dual land. Yeah, with cycling, so not bad, not bad. Yeah, so I think that is a video. Thanks for watching.